Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, I found the spot. Now you got to remember, these are all like, well, unless you dig and you find the pockets, these are all mostly all alluvial. They're wash, so they're float. And I was on this side of this hill here, and there was some over there, and then I came over here this morning, and holy crap, there's so many of them. And of course, I get to the spot where, well, they're everywhere. They're just small right here. I can see them. They're just, I can't really pick them up with the camera. But hold on here. I'll find a nice one. Won't be too long. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Here's a couple little double termies. Oh, yeah. Oh, this one's got a twin head on it. Well, I'm going to give those back. They're a little small. I've got a pocket full. Yeah, okay, I'm coming back into where I was earlier. Dude, there were so many here. Like, I left because there was too many to pick up. Does that make sense? Again, most of them are really small. I did find one really awesome one. Large one. Ooh, there's one. Is that an celestial? Ooh. Oh, but it's not terminated. That sucks. Now, see those, you'll find those, and they'll have these little needle-like terminations on them. It's crazy. And there's obsidian out here, and man, sometimes to me it looks like it's napped, but it's not. I don't know, maybe it is, dude. I mean, there's a lot of critter out here, so it would make sense that they would be up here hunting. Yeah, and see, his stuff is hidden in the dirt. It's hard to see. Oh man, I should have. Now I kind of wish I had grabbed my shaker screen. JC was like, "You want to take the shaker screen?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be just picking up float." Kind of now wish I had gotten my shaker screen. The really shitty part about it is where I usually get water, it's turned off down here at Mule Creek. So I only had a gallon of water, so I'm only really be able to stay here for. Well, I'm gonna leave this afternoon because I don't have any water for me or the dog. And I'm already thirsty. I mean, she has water, but it froze. So when we go back, it'll be there. Yeah, it froze hard last night. Like, it was fucking cold. Woke up this morning and fired up the truck, and I was like, oh, fuck this. Okay, I'm back in that spot I was earlier. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, just got to get down low. I see there's a crystal. There's a little one. There's a little one. There's a cool little double terminated little one. Look at that. That's cool as fuck. I'm going to keep that one even though it's little. So yeah, this is awesome spot. Again, I can't divulge it. I can't tell people where it's at. That is a cool little like fading looking thing. Fading, whatever. It's terminated too. I'm going to keep that. Someone will appreciate that. Can't tell you where it's at because I've been sworn to secrecy. And I would do the same to you, any of you guys watching. And if you kind of recognize where you're at, like, don't type it in here, please. Most people, I think, that would recognize where I was at, and we all know how sacred and how rare spots like these are these days. So we're keeping it under hush-hush. There's probably only 10 people that know about this spot. Oh, look at that little nodule of crazy growth. Look at that. Ooh. It's a cathedral, and it looks like it did try to terminate. There's a little celestial double terminated. Look at that. Or, like Faden style? I don't know if it's Faden quartz. I think Faden quartz is like unique to only its location, so I can't call it Faden quartz. It looks like it though. Look at that cool little fucking chunk. Yeah, man, this place it's really cool. It always never fails to deliver. Look at that. Ooh, nice big one. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, yep, double terminated. See right up there, the terminations. And then, well, no, it's not double, it's single. That's a healer. I'm going to keep that. That's nice, and it's big. That's the thing about this place is, I guess there are some big crystals, but they're down. You got to dig for them, and I didn't bring up the proper equipment to dig holes or bust rock out the way. That's a really cool chunk too. Look at that. So I'm not going to bother. Not this time around. Next time I come up, I'll come up with more tools. The next time I come up, I'm not coming up in December either. Damn, it's cold up here at night. It's nice right now. It's super nice. It's like New Mexico. Man, when that sun went down, its temperature dropped quicker than a hooker's panties and with a $50 bill. It was fast, man. It got cold. I must have ran the truck for an hour total last night, maybe even longer. If I heat it up, get it hot, overheat, turn it off. An hour later, ooh, like nice double terminated. An hour later, turn it back on, do it again. Yeah, I'm in a really good spot this time. And you guys are seeing me collect them. I'm glad too, because like I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't finding any yesterday when I did the other video. Boring just watching the fool walk around and talk. But at least if the fool's walking around and talking and he's finding crystals, then it's not so boring, right? You know it. All right. It's almost like you guys are on the hunt. There's Gwen. She discovered that she could chase rabbits, and she discovered where they hide. And she's been springing rabbits all day and last night or yesterday afternoon. But rabbits are pretty smart. And she hasn't figured out their maneuvers yet. They usually do the same ones. It's like a hook and a backtrack or something. I don't really know exactly what they do, but they do a pretty quick little juke. And they usually get away. I saw it yesterday. Like the rabbit went one way and Gwen went the other. And if Gwen could figure out that, she'd... Ooh, there's a nice one. And there's amethyst here. Whoa! There's amethyst here too. All right. This has got like 15 tops. Damn. Let me see if I can... Maybe in the shade might be better. Yeah. Let me see. Come on. Can you see those? No. Gwen, it was until Gwen got into the shot. And her movement messed it up. Let's see here. Can't tell. This thing's got... It's a scepter. And it grew a bunch of tips. Like 10 or 15 tips. Maybe even more. Damn. I'll have to get pictures and put them up too. Stills I can get. It's amazing for a fucking $200 phone. Camera's not that great. Well, I guess it is good, you know. I can't complain. All right, let me see. Where am I at? Oh, I'm starting to get on the side here. This is where I got lucky this morning. It's where I started finding the most. This is like the spot. Remember I was saying I had to, you can see me digging around. I had to leave because there's so many of them. I guess maybe my eyes are refreshed. Come back and look for big ones. I mean, this spot was pretty productive. Wow, I got a whole pocket full. And, they're everywhere. I can see them sparkling. Whoosh, there's one. Is it terminated? Yes. It is. See, there's terminated crystals, which, have the points. For all those who know all this, you already know. But for those who don't, some of my viewers may not. So you got a termination. All right, and that's what makes the quartz valuable. Here, I have a perfect example right here that I just found. All right, you see that? You see how the tip comes together in a point? That's called a termination. And that termination is vindictive of quartz. Quartz will always try to terminate and heal if it can. And that's what these are. These are healed crystals. So from what I was reading, wow, from what I was reading, this thing's cool. From what I was reading, so these formed in I'm standing on old mud. Okay, this was mud at one point, and there was all this gas came up, right, and formed these bubbles, or vugs as they're called. And the gas bubbles came up, and everything started to get hard. The gas bubbles, they, created voids within the mud. So when the mud got hard, these voids existed, and in these voids, or vugs, these crystals formed. Well, then this place blew up again. Like, it exploded a second time. So all these got knocked, just the shit kicked out of them. They got knocked around. And iron or something must have got introduced to them, because there's actually amethyst here. And I have a couple pieces of amethyst that I found yesterday. This amethyst is very similar to Veracruz amethyst. So get on your Google and type in Veracruz amethyst. It's from Mexico. And you'll see, and if I find any, which is doubtful on the surface, but crystals I'm finding, obviously, you're seeing me find the crystals. Anyways, so after they blew up, they all got broken. Not all, but most of them. Like here's an example of a cathedral. See, this is just a broken piece. It tried to reheal. Matter of fact, it's almost terminated up there. If it had a little bit more time to fix itself, it would have re-terminated. So they'll always try to heal. So a lot of these rehealed. And that's what makes them so unique and valuable, to be honest with you, is the rehealing aspect of them, because it produces other growth patterns that aren't seen in quartz, in other quartz points. So you have completely terminated tips with little rider points sticking off of them, like these, like I found. And that, you just don't find that kind of stuff often. So it makes them valuable. See, this tried to reheal itself. You can see right in here, it actually tried. Well, you can't because of the camera sucks, but yeah, it did, trust me. It just didn't get a chance to because it wasn't in the ground long enough. Ooh, and here's an celestial skeletal, and it's double terminated. That's going with. Some people really, really, really get off on the celestial skeletal style terminations. Here's a big chunk. Let's see, is this terminated up top? It is. And on the bottom. Dude, woot. Yeah, hey Gwen. No rabbits, huh? Told you, if you don't bring me no rabbits, you don't get no dinner tonight. That's a nice double terminated up top, multiple terminations on the bottom. And I'm kidding about giving her dinner. I would never do that to my dog. Most of you don't know me, so you don't know if I would or not. But so just to let you know, I wouldn't. I love my dog. I hate to say it, but I love my dog more than I love most people. So I hate to say it, but I'd feed her before. No, I can't say that because I do like people. I'd feed anybody if I could feed them, and I do feed people all the time. I come across people that aren't prepared. Well, here, listen to me. I'm not prepared to know water. Oh. Anyway, I should do an adult swim. Like that whole stupid Joe Pera Talks With You show. I should do one. It's like Shasta hunts crystals with you. And just drone on about the stupid shit like this and other stupid shit. Although this isn't stupid. This will break the monotony of the stupidness. And the stupidness is intersped with fact and data. So, and good information. So yeah, it'd be hard pressed. Anyways, most of you guys don't even know what I look like, huh? Well, I may just keep it that way. It's like superhero status. Look at that. Freaking, look at that tabular. Now it grows just like Fadden quartz is growing. Holy shit. I'm going to have my buddy look at it. He's like the authority on the Fadden quartz. It's just he gets boners when he gets around it, I swear. But he knows his shit when it comes to Fadden. So I'm going to have to show those to him. And if you ever get a chance, if you're on Facebook, if you like really cool handcrafted jewelry, way cooler than mine. Don't get me wrong, mine's cool. I ain't going to knock mine. But mine are $10 pieces, $15 pieces. David does a little bit more. He does, stuff from 20 up to $500-600, his wraps. They're spectacular. Sojourner Designs. Look them up on Facebook. That's cool. That definitely fixed itself. There's the tip of a scepter. What? Yeah, check out his shit on Facebook. He's got some really nice wraps. And matter of fact, I bet you some of these, you're probably going to end up with some of those. These will be available at the gem show. Not exactly too keen on the overall value of them, but I know that they're probably, they got to be worth around the same that my Arkansas quartz are worth. Oh, look at that. And my Arkansas quartz are, they're not super expensive, but, they make me money. That's why I do this. And wouldn't you do this if you could? Run around out, oh shit, double terminated, but just too beat up. Run around out in the mountains and the deserts, you freeze at night, and you get warm during the day just to find these awesome, find these awesome crystals. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off so I don't go over the size of the YouTube thingy. And I'll pop another one back on if I find a better spot. I'm actually going to probably migrate a little bit and go see if I can find another spot where there's lots more. I know I see it. It's just not what I'm looking for. Oh, that is, though. Oh, shit. Little nipple tips. Craziest freaking formations of quartz. Wildest formations of quartz. All right, I'll turn this back on in a minute, and I'll catch back up with you guys and do part 2 of hunting quartz here in the Southwest. You thought I was going to say the name of the place, huh?